Hey, y'all, welcome back to the Late Night Vision Show. We've got a very special episode today. We are right here on location at iRay USA in Lewisville, Texas.
You had to think about that for me.
I did. I was
Where are
making
we?
sure. Yeah.
It's like, I'm a long way from home.
Where are we? No, so we are here. And as always, I've got my co-host Hans with me. Drug him along up here to Dallas, Fort Worth area. But we have got Mr. Tyler Adair here. Tyler is the owner and founder of iRay USA. He is he has been on this show many times. No stranger here. Been on here before. He always, when you show up, Tyler, good things happen. You're always making announcements. So there's gonna be some stuff going on. Y'all are gonna want to hear about. But Tyler, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me. It's been too long.
It has been. We need to
busy.
more
I
often.
know.
That's right.
It's been a while. Yeah. So because you saw the title of the episode, we do have some news, some breaking news to get into. Before we do that, and yes, thank you for inviting us up here to Lewisville, Texas, to be at the beautiful iRay USA building. Man, this is
fancy.
slick, very slick. Jason called me about halfway. It was raining. He doesn't like driving in Dallas anyway. He called me about halfway, and I had to talk him into continuing the trip to come out here to see his buddy
It's a haul.
Tyler.
It's a haul for East Texas.
It was a haul from East
Yes.
Texas. It was raining, and I'm just going to say this. When I hit that 4, 5, 6 lanes of traffic and everybody's doing about 80, I decided that I hope there were some free scopes up here because I'm not doing this again. But no. So, Tyler, we're glad to have you on the show. Let's jump right into it. So tell us just briefly a little bit about who iRay USA is, what you're doing. Y'all are an industry leader. I'm sure everybody watching this show knows, but just in case somebody's tuning in today for the first time, tell us just a little bit about iRay USA.
Yeah. So for those that don't know, iRay USA it's a 4-year-old company that I started 2020, late 2020, early 2021. And the company was founded basically on 2 principles. The first one is we want to make the best products, the best thermal products, the highest performing thermal products there are, and we want to have the best service of any thermal product manufacturer or distributor. So that's what we've done. So we've had some pretty incredible success in the past 4 years, and that's the short and sweet version.
Well, one thing I want to say that some people don't know about Tyler is that we go back over a decade now, and Tyler, I think, brings something unique to this industry in the fact of you own a very large, successful company called Ultimate Night Vision. Y'all have been dealers in this industry for a very long time. So you come into this as not just a hunter and not just a guy who owns a successful thermal company, but you have been out there with the masses for many, many years selling thermal scopes as well. So you've got experience really from all angles of this.
Yeah, it's helpful to see it from beginning to end, especially just for the entire experience the end user has when purchasing your product.
Sure.
Whether it's with a dealer, whether just from beginning to end, using the product, the purchase experience, warranty experience if they need it. It's good to be able to see that from both sides. To be able to see, hey, I've been on the dealing side, I've been on the manufacturing side, and I started on the end user and still on the end user side.
Right.
So
Right.
it's helpful to have that,
Absolutely.
in the tool chest to when we come out with new products.
Very good.
So when you started iRay USA 4 years ago, we were, Jason and I, we met with you. We were pretty much on board right away from day one. You go from a brand that, or a name and a brand that really does not have much recognition at all here at that point. Nobody knew anything about it. And you look at that point to where you are. 4 years is not that long.
It seemed like a long 4 years.
It seems
to me.
like a lot. It does. I mean, we went through a pandemic and everything to do that. But you look at where you are now. The name that iRay USA has built in the market. A large percentage of our calls that we get every day at Outdoor Legacy are about Infiray Outdoor products. But there's one thing that comes to my mind that really jump-started this whole thing, and it was the iRay USA 5-year warranty.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where you came into the market and you just kind of came out with really, at the time, the best warranty in the industry. Tell us a little bit about the growth, obviously, you got some rock solid Infiray Outdoor products that you work with right now, and I know that you're helping develop that into what it is now, and the philosophy behind the iRay USA warranty.
Well, typically most manufacturers focus on how long is the warranty, right? They'll say the warranty is 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. But having been a dealer for many thermal brands, like Jason was talking about earlier, I kind of noticed that it really wasn't so much the length of the warranty that mattered. What mattered was how fast can we get this product repaired. So instead of just going with a 5-year warranty, I said we need a guarantee on how quickly this product can be repaired. So we came up with the 5-day repair guarantee with a 5-year warranty. And that, people really like that, because it essentially says if your scope breaks, we're going to, fix it quickly, we won't just fix it, within the first 5 years. We'll fix it quickly if it breaks.
In and out. And I remember when we first came out and we first talked about, Jason and I, honestly, and I'll tell you, behind the scenes, we were concerned about talking about that much.
Can they really do this? Can they really do it?
Because really, it had not, to be honest, it had not been done before. And we had a little bit of like, oh man, is this actually going to happen? But you've been able to do it all this time. Been able to, get through and get that 5 business day return or repair guarantee going. But tell us a little bit about the product, the Infiray Outdoor product, and not just the warranty, but the quality of the optics that are coming out.
Yeah, so right away, I think people notice when they look through a Infiray Outdoor product, just wow, the image. And that really comes from vertical integration. So we have our factory has a foundry. We make sensors. From the very base level, from the very beginning, all the way to the end of the product, we make it all, or we at least are the integrator along the way. So what that equates to is just a really good image, a really solid image, and it allows us to do things that a lot of other manufacturers can't do, like incorporate the displays with sensors and not just slapping them on there at the end of the process.
Good.
So I was sitting here thinking about, in this long or short 4 years, however you want to look at it, you've got a lot of great optics that have come about, a lot of favorites among hunters, hog and coyote hunters out there. And I think that I was wanting to kind of bring up some of those, but you know what? I think that a few of these that are still really, really hot right now, and I'd say this, I think if there's one thing, and you were already on the map, so don't take this as an insult if I say it puts you on the map, you're already there, but one thing I think that shoved the Infiray Outdoor brand and iRay USA out in front of everybody, whether you liked it or not, is when y'all came out with the 1280 RS75, the first above 640, what I like to call ultra high resolution HD sensors, put that in the hands of hunters, the first one on the market in this industry and community. And then now we've got the new Bolt TX60, which is the first 1024 by 1024 sensor with a 3-power base magnification, which is something the industry's been begging for, and in a much more affordable price that is, I don't want to say it is attainable by everybody, but it's much more attainable than the RS75. And I just think it's amazing what y'all been able to do in such a short time and actually pushing the market forward.
Yeah, firsts are always exciting. We've there's been a few of them around here. First 5.5 warranty, first 1280, first dual field of view. There'll be another first today. We'll get to later.
No, that's what. Listen, well, that's what we're here for, guys. We know that you're not watching just to see us reminisce and catch up with Tyler. We know you're watching for a reason. So, Tyler, you drug me up here through rain, up 635, traffic.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Tell us really what we're here for. What are we introducing today? What is iRay USA bringing to this industry now?
Yeah. Well, it was good to discuss all those things because it kind of gives you a backstory to where we are now.
Correct.
So iRay USA, we've always been the exclusive distributor for Infiray Outdoor in the United States. Well, today we are excited to announce we are adding an additional brand. So Infiray Outdoor is not going anywhere. It's still our biggest and best brand at the moment. But we are introducing a new brand, Nocpix. Which stands
Nocpix.
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 Yeah.
Nocpix. Nocpix.
Yep. It's a syllabic abbreviation for nocturnal pixels. So
Nocturnal pixels.
What are we doing, guys? We're out at night and we're looking at pixels. So
sounds good.
yeah, so there are several products that we'll be releasing with this new brand, but really the showstopper is the rifle scope.
Okay.
Yeah, the rifle scope. And the reason the rifle scope is such a big deal is because the rangefinder is integrated into the objective lens.
Awesome.
So it's not, that's one, I wouldn't say complaint, but pain point, concern, whatever you want to call it, that a lot of end users have is they want a rangefinder that's smaller or in the objective. And so another first.
Another first.
They want it streamlined.
Yeah.
And then also you hear the complaint from people is when there is a laser rangefinder permanently attached, they always say, and no matter what brand or scope, it looks ugly, it looks terrible. Yeah. And having that, integrated into the lens of the optic is, really, hopefully the way of the future.
Yeah.
And having that streamlined look, but still integrated, permanently attached on board, and that's where we've talked about hoping that does become more of a standard in these scopes, and y'all are launching that as the first one is a big step in that direction for sure.
Well, this idea has been around for a while, for years. We've been working on it for years, and it's just recently that we've been able to actually make that product come to fruition. But this specific product development life cycle has been over a year.
Right.
So I want to ask the questions that I know that our listeners and our viewers are going to ask, and that is, and you've already said it, but I want to hear you say it again for everybody to understand. Nocpix is going to be another brand under the iRay USA umbrella. You will be offering the same 5-year, 5-day warranty.
Correct.
On these units. And the Infiray Outdoor scopes that we've all come to know and love are not going anywhere. You're going to continue on with that line. That line's going to continue to expand, but you're going to have another new brand under that umbrella.
Correct. We, I was asking you earlier, who's the best person to lose a sale to? Right?
Yeah,
yourself?
you did. Yeah, yourself.
Yeah. Yourself. So that's really what this is all about, is to reach more customers. We know that there are some customers that our Infiray Outdoor product line doesn't fit, and that's the basic customers that we're going after with this new product line. So our hope is to grow our market share, grow our overall footprint in the industry, and similar to a lot of other manufacturers do this, where you create a separate brand with some similar aspects but different features, different enough to warrant a new brand.
Hans, I know you got a question, but I'm going to say one thing here because I already asked this question, guys, because I know you're going to want to know. The first thing I asked Tyler was, is this brand going to be subservient? Is it going to be the cheaper brand? Is it going to be less quality? And his answer immediately was no.
No. Nocpix, well, let's go back to Infiray Outdoor. So Infiray Outdoor, or Infiray, has been a component manufacturer since 2010, been integral in a lot of different products, obviously integral in the Infiray Outdoor product line. Nocpix will still be powered by Infiray Technologies. There's no difference there. So we're still going to be able to produce the same image quality under the Nocpix brand name.
Got it.
So, you talked about your rifle scope with the integrated laser rangefinder. Can you describe, without, you doesn't have to be in specific detail, what other products might be coming along down the pike, and what is the pricing strategy?
Yes.
Is it going to be?
So before we jump up, or before we go past the ACE, it also has ocular zoom. That's another thing that customers have asked for. So I wanted to make sure to mention that. Pricing strategy, $54.99, same as Arch 50R.
Okay. So you got the integrated laser rangefinder. You've got the ocular zoom feature, 640 resolution, correct? Man, that seems pretty pretty aggressive.
I'm going to ask a question that I don't know the answer to, but I forgot to ask before. What's the battery system going to be on the Ace? By the way, the Ace is going to be
that's the dealers calling to place orders.
Yes, right.
Yeah. Just sell it.
They just they're online. Yeah. So it's going to be a 30 millimeter tube scope. I think Hans has probably already showed some graphics.
Yeah, we got graphics we're showing. If you're listening on the audio only version, check out the YouTube video because we got some stuff.
Yeah. What's your battery pack system going to be on that?
So it's an 18650 with an internal battery, but the battery door, it's not a thread off. It's a pop open. There's a graphic of that too. You can show it.
Good, excellent. That's what I was hoping you were going to say. That was one of these. That was a risky question because I didn't know what he was going to say. Good, awesome. We love 18650s.
Yep.
Anybody that's watched this show knows that Hans and I are 18650 fans. Love good generic batteries that are readily available.
So that seems like a very good. You have something to add to that? Or?
Yeah. So to answer your previous question, so we've got the Ace at 5500. We've got a monocular, the Vista.
Okay.
You can show a graphic of that one too. Which is a 4-power 50 millimeter 640 with the laser rangefinder integrated into the eyepiece.
Okay.
That has electronic image stabilization. So it's a high magnification monocular, but when you look through it, it's got image stabilization, which is pretty handy.
Yeah.
I might have done some underground testing on
you did some underground testing under a different name.
Had a non-disclosure that I wouldn't like. Hans, I don't even think you saw it. I had it for a while and did some testing several months ago.
We've taken that testing and significantly improved it. So thank you for your
Well, it was good then. So.
Just for listeners, this is a breaking news announcement show. Of course, we will be testing all these optics. We'll be field testing, getting video, doing all, and we will be doing full reviews after the launch once we've had time to experience it. Jason being in on the testing of that, it's okay.
We
didn't get one.
He never even saw it. He didn't even see it.
But
I didn't know how wide-reaching that non-disclosure.
Yeah, exactly. But so you've got that. You got the Vista. Anything else you want to share?
Yeah, we've got a $2,000 range 384 35 millimeter weapon sight.
Okay.
Called the Slim. Has a unique feature built into it where the mount stays on the rifle. The QD mount stays on the rifle. It's got a little magnetic and luminescent mount, so you can see where it goes in the dark. And it's super handy as a monocular. So it's more of a entry level $2,000 guy that wants to can only buy one scope, wants to use it as a scanner, and a weapon sight. There have been options previously that supposedly work, but they're kind of clunky. So this is actually an option that works in those two methods.
There's so many people these days that want a dual purpose optic, being able to take it on and off. And the concern is, if I take it on and off, is it going to hold zero? And although there are good mounts on the market right now, this is a unique concept of leaving the base, leaving the mount on the optic, and just attaching the optic directly back to the mount. That I think is going to be very attractive to a lot of people that do, that walking out in the field scanning, maybe doing it from a truck, maybe you don't do that.
Legally.
Check out the rules in your area. But being able to swap that back and forth and the confidence of it returning to zero is a big deal.
We had a lot of success with the Ricoh Micro with a mount similar to that, so we kind of realized, hey, this is a idea that people like. The hunters, this works for them. So we incorporated it into a lower price point weapon sight, and then we have a budget priced monocular called the Lumi, which comes in a 384 and a 640, sub $2,000 for the 384.
Oh, great!
Wow, I like that.
So. Again, we're learning some of this right now today. This is a full product line. So this is not, you're not coming out and saying, hey, we got a scope, we're going to be a new brand, wait around a year, we're going to have something else. You're coming out with handhelds, affordable handhelds. You're going to come out with, the higher end, the Vista 640. multiple rifle scopes. So you're bringing this, launching this to market, and I'm assuming that most of this stuff, maybe not every single model, but it's going to be available. We're airing this in fall of 2024, early fall. So this is things that the market can expect to see this fall.
Yes, before the year's over, that's for sure.
Before the year's over. We like to hear that. So, and then I'm assuming you'll be bringing this brand right beside Infiray Outdoor to SHOT Show in January in Vegas. And
I can't tell you all my secrets.
yeah, there'll be some more stuff, I'm sure, but there'll be stuff.
We got other stuff.
Full brand coming.
Yeah.
So this is exciting news. And I'll say this, guys. One of the things with Hans and I is we're always nervous when there's new brands, when there's new stuff coming from companies that we don't know. And if y'all follow us on this channel and you follow us at Outdoor Legacy, we are slow adopters. We're not early adopters.
They're just going to say we're slow.
We're slow. We're slow. We're also slow adopters of new brands, but cautious. We are. And that's what we believe that you as the viewer want from us and our customer wants from us is we want to vet things. We want to be sure things are good. So I know when iRay USA came about, there were some people that are like, wait a minute, you tell me you're never the first on the bandwagon and here you are sitting there with Tyler launching a brand. And I go, yeah, but this kind of go back a decade. I know what Tyler is going to do. I know what he's done. Well, now this is even easier because he's proven over the last 4 years of what they're doing with the Infiray Outdoor brand. And you have honored your commitment on these warranties and the turnaround time and taking care of customers. So for us, this is easy. This is, again, under that same iRay USA umbrella. We don't have to worry that, you're over here in a rented storage building starting a new little thermal brand out of the back seat of your truck. You're doing this under the same name brand. So it gives us the confidence to bring this brand to market and say, we're going to be selling it on day one because we know it's going to be great.
Wait till you look through the scopes too. That'll help.
I'm ready.
Well, so going along with what you said, when people first came on the scene asking about iRay USA and Infiray Outdoor, the easy way to explain it that was these are the same guys that brought night hunting and hog hunting right to your TV. I mean, that brought it onto the scene with Ultimate Night Vision. This brand is in very good hands, and that's really, I think, why the success came very quick, but also why dealers like us had the confidence to jump on so quick. But talking about Nocpix, we're excited about this, just like we've been when you brought Infiray Outdoor onto the scene. Now, where should they continue to look for more information about the new brand, Nocpix? And you got videos coming. I know there'll
be a media dump.
Yeah.
But Nocpixusa.com.
NOCPIXUSA.com.
That's right.
Awesome. All right.
Yeah. Actually, Outdoor Legacy gear.
That's a great play.
Can we just have your website redirect?
Redirect Outdoor Legacy.
Just right to our website.
Don't plug me, plug you.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. Well, Tyler, listen, we appreciate, number one, you having us here, inviting us. We're honored.
Anytime.
We're honored to be here and help with this. So, a lot of times people say, well, I'm glad to be back on your show. We really feel honored when the manufacturers come to us and allow us to come in beside you and help launch these brands and new products and what have you. So it's an honor for us to be here. Even though you made me drive through Dallas, but other than that, it was really good.
Couldn't do it without you.
You could probably do it better. But no, so we are very glad, and you will be seeing a whole lot more of Nocpix right here on the Late Night Vision Show. Hans and I will be, again, as he mentioned, testing all these optics, bringing you reviews as we have time. I'm already thinking like, oh my gosh, we have like this busy fall schedule of shows. So we may be rearranging some stuff to try to get you the reviews that we can.
We will, definitely. So with that being said, NocpixUSA,
.com.
Yeah. Don't forget that,
Yeah.
.com. Back in the day when you just put everything www.
That's how old you are.
That's how we kind of
Yeah.
Tyler, appreciate you having me.
Thanks,
Please,
guys.
anytime you have a new product, you want to help.
Call you,
launch
not
it,
Jason.
Yeah. Yeah.
But this is the place for breaking news. And again, we appreciate the invitation being here because we want to bring this to everybody's attention, and not just this, but any new products. Anytime we do a review, we do it as unbiased as we possibly can to give you the best information. And as Jason will tell you, we are very good at talking people out of buying scopes, but we're going to present the information as accurately as we can and give you a fair assessment of it. And again, we appreciate the opportunity to do so. That's been another episode of the Late Night Vision Show, guys.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
Yeah, we'll see y'all soon. This Thursday, every Thursday, right here. Y'all take care.